What is good, YouTube? It's your boy QT Clicks here. Welcome back to another episode of Dynasty Mode here in EA Sports College Football 25. So it is almost 3 o'clock. Well, I mean, it pretty much is, but it's 3 o'clock in the morning, and it's been another night where I can't really sleep. So why not do another episode of Dynasty Mode? I mean, I've done a lot of episodes. I'm just trying to keep the grind going for y'all. We just got to keep the grind going. We've gotten very far in this Dynasty mode, so. But, other than that, everything else, okay. Despite of everything that I'm talking about right now. We are here in the semifinals of the college football playoffs. This will be the game that decides whether or not we will go to the national championship or not. But the national championship this year is in Inglewood, California in SoFi Stadium, so I think that's actually pretty cool. But here is the college football playoff bracket. If you guys didn't know, last episode, we blew out and shut out Penn State in the Cotton Bowl 42-0, which honestly, that was a complete shocker, which I did not even expect that myself to happen. But we are now playing against the 1 seed in the playoffs. Texas A&M, it's a great team. They're number 1 in the country. And I'm really hoping that this is possible, so let's get into it. This is actually game of the week right here, too. Here we go. Game of the week, number 4, Florida State versus number 1, Texas A&M, in the Allstate Sugar Bowl. Well, technically number 5 because we're the 5 seed in the playoffs, but I'm pretty sure you guys get the idea of where I'm coming from. I like the wideouts in the playoffs. I think the wideouts have been pretty cool here in the playoffs. So we're going to go ahead and do that. But no more fun and games. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to New Orleans here in the Caesars Superdome. Live here for the Allstate Sugar Bowl. As welcome to the college football playoff semifinal matchup between the 5 seed in the playoffs, the Florida State Seminoles, versus the 1 seed in the playoffs, the Texas A&M Aggies. As the winner of this game will advance to the national championship game. As this is a big game for both teams, especially Florida State. They have battled through these playoffs. I mean, Texas A&M has only played 1 game, but Florida State has battled through the playoffs. They won the first round, absolutely destroyed Penn State in the quarterfinals, and now they match up against the number 1 seed in the playoffs, Texas A&M. But here we go, as the semifinals of the college football playoffs are underway here in the Allstate Sugar Bowl. As we're going to get this started with Texas A&M getting the ball first to start off this game here in New Orleans. Well, this is about to be crazy. I don't expect any. I don't even know what to expect right now. And on the first play, they run the touch pass. Earl Little on the tackle there, and it's now 2nd and 6 at the 23-yard line. Another handoff. Look at the running back with the speed, as he'll get a gain of 3. Third and oh geez, 33. And the running back won't get enough for a first down, so Texas A&M will have to punt, as they will have a 3, as Florida State forces a 3 and out to start off this Allstate Sugar Bowl. Here's Camden Fryer on the return. He'll get to the 43-yard line as Florida State, with their first drive on offense, they've done so well all season, and they have battled through the playoffs to get to this very point. The run game last week for Florida State was so ideal last week, and 4 different players who had a rushing touchdown for Florida State. And their run game was just unstoppable last week. So can they do the same thing here, which so far they're getting it going. 2 carries and a first down here for Florida State. They want to start getting this run game going here. 1st and 10. He throws it to Camden Fryer. He'll lose a yard. It's now 2nd and 11. He tried to get a wide receiver screen, but couldn't get much. Now 2nd and 11. Pass is dropped. Was looking for Lawayne McCoy on that right side, but couldn't get it. So 3rd down and 11. The Texas A&M defense is actually pretty good, so I hope this is not bad. On the screen right here, Cam Davis won't have enough, and it's 4th down. So now Florida State will have to punt. And that is a great punt. Out of bounds at the 4-yard line, and that's a good punt for Florida State, as they put Texas A&M all the way back at their own 4-yard line. Here we go. First carry for the running back. Look at the speed on that running back, dude. He is so fast. Why the hell is he so fast? I don't know, but probably the fastest running back I've seen. There's a motion. On play action, he'll throw it, and it's a wide open receiver. He gets to the 22-yard line. So now it's 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line for the Aggies. We'll give it to the back again here, as he'll get 5 on that carry. It is now 2nd and 5 at the 27. Florida State needs to get something here on going on defense. And the running back breaks the tackle, but he won't have enough for a first. Ruben Owens trying to get a first here. 3rd down and 2. Pass is caught. What a catch by Marcel Reed, and a diving catch for a first down for Texas A&M. And the handoff again, and Owens not able to get much there. So that will end the first quarter here in the Allstate Sugar Bowl, as it is 0-0. So no scores for either teams. It's been a little quiet so far for both sides, but let's see how it gets it going here. You know, the Final 4 teams, Texas and Clemson playing in the Rose Bowl. And that pass is dropped and broken up, incomplete. Yeah, we have Texas and Clemson, and then Florida State and Texas A&M, the Final 4. Play action! And Reed is going to get sacked in the backfield. Sean Murphy for the sack, and Texas A&M will have to punt for a 2nd time. So the Aggies bringing out the punt team. They got 3 men in front of the punter, so pretty good punt. Here's Fryer on the return. Here's Camden Fryer trying to get some speed. He gets loose. Camden Fryer, great return to the 44-yard line. That was a solid return here for Florida State. They get to the 44, so 1st and 10. Here's J.D. Linder, another first down and a nice carry. First and 10 at the 43. And off again. Here's Linder on the right side. He gets caught up behind the line. And he will lose yards on that play. So, Texas A&M trying to read that run game. And Linder again up the middle. He gets some big yards there. 11 yards on that carry. So, it's 3rd and short. So, 3rd and 1. They need this first. And they get the first down and more. It's Cam Davis down at the 20. And the run game has just not been stopping here in the playoffs for Florida State. And that time it stopped. So a loss of 1 that time. And it's now 2nd down and 11. So can Florida State score here? Pass is incomplete. Was just a little overthrown for Camden Fryer. That's who he was going to. It's incomplete. 3rd and 11. Here's Linder, but he goes nowhere. So now this is a 40-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up, and it's good. So Florida State gets on the board with a field goal, as they will score the first points here in the Sugar Bowl. So Marshall barely sneaking it in, but Florida State able to score first. And now it's 3-0 here in the second, with 3 minutes and 3 seconds left to go. So here we go. Just under 3 minutes left to play here in the second. It's 1st and 10 at the 16. They go back to the run, but nowhere to go. Omar Graham and DeRoje there with the double team to get no gain for Texas A&M. Here's a wide receiver screen, and he'll get 3. So gets a few yards there, but now it's the 2-minute warning here in the second quarter. And the draw play doesn't work, and it's 4th down. So Texas A&M again has to punt. So they punted again. Florida State gets it back. Camden Fryer, bunch of room on that left side. He will get to the 48-yard line. Showing off that speed by Camden Fryer. And he's trying to make a name for himself in this game. Now field, here's Cam Davis on the screen. He doesn't really get much. He only gets 2. So clock continues to run with about a minute left. And he snaps it with a minute left. Not gonna escape there, and it's incomplete. Just short for Darnell Lee. The pass game has not really been the best. 3rd and 8. Good screen to J.D. Linder. He'll get the first down. And a timeout called by Florida State. With 51 seconds left at the 40-yard line. Can they score before the half? Which would be huge for them right here. Here's Cam Davis on the screen. He has a lot of room here. And he picks up another first down. In a gain of 17 on the screen. Let's see. Florida State trying to use the screens to their advantage here in this game. Not trying to force any big plays. Here's a short pass up the middle to Destin Hill. So Hill gets 7. This clock's still running, 33 seconds. Pass up the middle, caught. Camden Fryer trying to fight his way in, but he can't. And just in case, Florida State will take a timeout. So now it's 1st and goal at the 1-yard line. Can they punch it in? And off Davis, he's in. Touchdown, Florida State. And the Seminoles add on to their lead here. It's now 9-0. And with 27 seconds left, Florida State is up by 2 scores here in the Sugar Bowl. A lot of momentum right now for Florida State. They're up 10-0 here in the second. And it's just for Texas A&M, it's just been punt after punt after punt, which is what they've had to go through in this game, which is pretty much what they made Penn State do, except, you know, the 5 interception part. Finds man up the middle, gain of 5 there. Second down. And that clock just will go down a lot here. 3 seconds. They snap it with 2. And that will bring us to halftime. So we go to halftime here in the Allstate Sugar Bowl as Florida State leads 10-0 here in the semifinals. Alrighty. Alrighty, that was the halftime update as we are back here as Florida State will get the ball to start off this second half here in the semifinals as we are back in this Allstate Sugar Bowl where Florida State gets the ball to start off this third quarter. And let's see what they do with it this time. Can they score, or will Texas A&M get a stop here to get some momentum? I mean, Camden Fryer not able to get much. He's trying to get that wide receiver screen going, but it's no gain on that. And now it's 2nd and 10 at the 20. And that's a 3-yard gain for J.D. Linder. Dude, I see a lot of wide receiver screens. Oh, Lord. Let's see if this works this time. Blockers. Camden Fryer gets blocks, and he gets the first down. And the wide receiver screen works this time. And now it's a 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line for Florida State. They're just trying to work with this lead here. They're trying to keep, they're trying to keep the lead and play it smart here. They're not trying to give the ball to Texas A&M, which is really the name of the game. As what a big run by J.D. Linder. Huge run for Florida State. Man. 1st and 10 at the 48. Handoff. Here's Davis. Cam Davis gets a first. Another first down with the run plays. And Florida State, the run game has been working well for him. Here's Destin Hill in motion as Cromanhill gives it to him on the touch pass, and he'll get 8 on that one. And this time Camden Fryer gets it, but he'll lose 2. 3rd down and 4. Big 3rd down for Florida State. And he's sacked. Back at the 40-yard line, it's Solomon Williams. And that's a good punt there for Florida State. He'll punt it out of bounds at the 6-yard line. So, once again, bad field position here for Texas A&M. They need to get one going here. Handoff to the running back as he'll get 7. So, a decent return here for the Aggies. Decent gain right there. So, 2nd and 3 at the 13-yard line. This game has been pretty quiet, but for the most part, it's just been both of these defenses going to work. But there's another play, and it's a 1st down for Texas A&M. This game has gone really slow, but I mean, it could start to pick up here in the second half. 1st and 10 at the 24. They'll give it to the back again with another gain of 2. So Texas A&M continues to run the hurry up. The 2nd and 8. They'll give it once again to the running back. He'll get 5 this time. So now it's 3rd down and 3. 3rd down and 3 at the 30-yard line. They need to pick up this first. Pass caught, 1st down. And he gets to the 39-yard line, so another 1st down for Texas A&M.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down.
1st and 10.
Exactly what they needed to do.
Short snap here. He gets it, but he's out of bounds with a 7-yard gain. I'm surprised they could still run hurry up even though he went out of bounds. 2nd down now on a 2nd and 3. And he'll throw it in time. He'll get another 1st down. Why do they keep running hurry up? I don't understand that. That's so weird. I don't know why they keep doing that. Man in motion. They'll give it to him. Touch pass. And he'll get 6 on that touch pass. So we end the 3rd quarter with this game still at 10-0 as Florida State has kept the lead the entire game. Will they keep Texas A&M scoreless, or will Texas A&M respond for the first time in this game? It's 4th quarter, 2nd and 4 at the 42. What will they do here? Short pass is complete. Only for 2 yards, though, to the tight end. So they need something here. 3rd and 2. And big run for the running back. He's in. And it's a touchdown for Texas A&M. And the Aggies finally getting on the board as they will score a touchdown early in the 4th quarter. And now it's 10-7 now. So that's just now starting to get to a close game here. Didn't think this was going to be that close of a game. Gibson calls for the fair catch. So Texas A&M, Florida State starts at the 25. And Lander getting some speed, and he picks the first. And 11 yards on that carry. His longest run is 15 yards. He already has 63 yards rushing in this game, which was better than what he did against Penn State a week ago. Well, not a week ago. I think it was like a few days ago, but his last game stats, And that one gets 3. 3rd down and 4 now. Can Florida State pick up a 1st down right here? Or will Texas A&M get a stop? As caught. Here's Cam Davis. He gets the first, though. Florida State keeping their drive alive here. That's what they've been wanting. They've been needing a lot of great plays here. About 4.5 minutes left. Touch pass again. Here's Darnell Lee this time. And he can't beat the defenders. He only gets 4 yards on that jet sweep there. It was only his first catch of the game. And oh my goodness. Linder stopped in the backfield. 3rd down and 7 for Florida State. And a short throw, and now it's 4th down. And Kromenhoek scrambling for a 1st down as they convert on 4th. Wow. First run by Kromenhoek, and he will get the Seminoles a great first down. Here's Cam Davis. Good run from him. He'll pick up 8. So the drive continues to keep going here as they need to find the end zone here on this drive. Here's a counter. And it goes for nothing. He loses a yard back at the 27-yard line. So now it's 3rd down and 3 as they need to pick up this 3rd down. And that'll bring us to the 2-minute warning. 3rd down and 3. Wide open pass to the running back is Camden, or not Camden Fryer. J.D. Linder makes the catch, and he was wide open on that right side as he gets it to the running back to get the first down. Linder again, another carry. So a timeout called by Texas A&M. That's their first timeout called of the game, as Florida State trying to run out as much clock as they can here. And that only goes for a yard, so another timeout by Texas A&M. You know, they have to pretty much burn their timeouts in this one. 3rd and 7 at the 14. Pressure, Cam Davis won't get the first down. And they get the 4th down conversion. It's another first down, and that'll do it. And Florida State will get the win. And the Florida State Seminoles are going to the national championship game. What a win for Florida State as they win it 10-7 here in the Allstate Sugar Bowl. They beat the number 1 seed in the playoffs. They beat the number 1 team in the country and the number 1 seed in the playoffs. And the Florida State Seminoles are advancing as they are on their way to play in the national championship in the Sugar Bowl trophy. What a win for Florida State as they converted on that 4th and 3. And that play on that 4th down, that first down that they got on that 4th down play was just enough to send Florida State to the national championship. So it wasn't pretty. It wasn't much. But Florida State, after all that, Florida State is going to the national championship game. Unbelievable, bro. What a game. It was honestly probably one of the most boring games ever, but I mean, hey, a win is a win. That's what everyone says. A win is a win. Doesn't matter what the outcome is. Semi-final playoff game winner. Congratulations, you have won the college football playoff semi-final game. Whoo! Let's go. So now we either have to play Clemson or Texas. I don't know how it's going to go out. It says well-deserved. Florida State is headed to the... Wait. Yeah, it says well-deserved. Florida State is headed to the college football playoff national championship after a close victory over Texas A&M. It's crazy how Texas A&M scores 37 points a game on a regular basis, but when it comes to us, they only scored 7 against us, and we literally held them to 0 points pretty much that whole game until the 4th quarter, and we beat them 10-7. I would love to see how that works out, but it doesn't matter. This game was not pretty at all. This game was not entertaining at all, but it's mostly just been both of these defenses doing work. But somehow, some way, we were able to pull it off. And we were able to beat Texas A&M as we are going to the national championship game. So, let's see who we play in the college football playoff national championship. I'm excited. Let's get it. Who do we play in the national championship? Oh, Texas? Yo, that's crazy. We get to play the Texas Longhorns. You've been invited to play in the college football playoff national championship this week against Texas, bro. Bro, we get to play Texas? Oh, what? It says, for all the marbles, number 4 Florida State and number 11 Texas will meet for the biggest game in college football. That's so sick. Well, it all comes down to this, ladies and gentlemen. This game right here. The national championship. And that's all that's left. I can't believe we made it this far. Bro, look at that score. Texas destroyed Clemson 42-17. Oh man, that was actually unexpected. I did not expect that. That's crazy. But look at our game, bro. It was only 10-7, bro. That was probably the lowest scoring game in a semifinal ever. Only 10-7 is crazy. But here is the final look at the college football playoff bracket. It is now down to the number 11 seed in the playoffs, the Texas Longhorns, versus the number 5 seed in the playoffs, the Florida State Seminoles. Who will come out on top and win the national championship? I am very, very excited for this. I don't know what to expect. Texas only scores 31 points per game, but we score 34, so that's crazy. But they do have more passing yards per game than we do. But we have more rushing yards per game than they do, so. And we have a higher overall team. This is all by the numbers, by the way. So we have a higher overall, higher offense, higher defense. As DeAndre Moore Jr., their wide receiver, is probably their best player. Because, my God, he put up 1,200 yards this season. Let's go ahead and look at the All-Americans this season. We do have one All-American, which is Tamawa Duroje, as he will be the first team. He is a first-team All-American. That's crazy. And then J.D. Linder and Landon Thomas are both second-team All-Americans. Yeah, that's crazy. And then here are all the freshmen. Here are the All-Americans for the freshmen. We don't really have any names that I really, there's not really any names that I recognize. But yeah, bro, it all comes down to this, man. We finished third in the conference, which is honestly not ideal, but considering that what we had to go through was just so bad, bro. Like, it's crazy. But here is the top 25. For anybody who wants to know, here it is. It's literally us and Texas left. The only two teams left. Oh, man. And we actually have home field advantage in the national championship. That's great. That's awesome. I cannot wait for that to happen, bro. I cannot wait for this game, bro. All right. But tomorrow we will be playing the national championship. And to see if I can win my first national championship as a head coach. Honestly, if you want to look at my coach stats, here you go. I'm actually the second head coach. Look at that. 36-8 record. I have a 21-7 record with Florida State. Career record 36-8 career record, 5-3 record versus rivals, 5-2 bowl record, 11-5 record versus top 25. I've had 3 winning seasons, 5-2 playoff record, no national championships, 1 conference championship, 1 first round pick, and 9 draft picks. And we don't even have a top 5 recruiting class yet, but it's okay. Now look at the Texas head coach. He doesn't really have anything, bro. He doesn't have a conference championship or a national championship. But he has a 3-0 playoff record. That's crazy. That's nuts. Well, I'm really hoping that I can get my first national championship. That would be incredible. I am the second winningest, or I'm the second, I don't even know how to say that, but winningest? I don't know. Most wins right now as a head coach for college football. You know, in terms of being like one of the new coaches and stuff like that. Even though I've had 3 straight winning seasons, I still thought our 8-5 record last year was pretty bad. Even though we still had a winning season. But all of the hardships that we had to go through this year, all the games that we had to battle through, it was just so crazy. It was just, some of them were very frustrating and some of them were like really good. But all of those games that we have played, it has led up to this moment right here. So, can we win a national championship with Florida State? I don't know. I'm definitely staying with Florida State for at least one more year, because if we do win the national championship, I want to try and win back-to-back with Florida State, if it's even possible. But let's just hope that everything goes out well, and hopefully we don't suck in this game, because I know Texas is a great school, and I know they got a lot going on for them, but we gotta beat them. This is such an important game for us, and this is a game that we pretty much can't lose right now. So, I don't know. Everybody wish me luck in the comments. I will be probably, I want to say tomorrow, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. I might do it maybe in a little bit, or maybe tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Alrighty. Well, that'll do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. It's been your boy, Q2Clixy, and I'm out. Peace.